Why do we need to learn to read and live the Bible well? Actually, I think we have to acknowledge that the Bible is a bit of a strange book. It's an ancient book, and it might not be immediately obvious what we're supposed to do with a book like that. My background coming to this course is as a Bible publisher. I spent 30 years publishing Bibles, working to produce new editions and to distribute them, to sell them. I have to tell you a story about the beginning of my time that has conditioned the way I look at Bible publishing, leading to this course about learning to read and live the Bible well. I was young, I was just coming into this career, and we had a conference at the organization I worked for. George Barna came to speak about his research on Bible reading, Bible literacy, and he begins by saying, I love what you guys do. It's so important that Bibles get translated, distributed. We obviously have to get them into people's hands. But I got to tell you, we have a huge connection problem. And I was young. I was in this field just beginning to learn my way. And that just fell on me like a ton of bricks. I thought, wow, here I am beginning to publish the NIV. It's the best-selling English language Bible in the world. And George Barna is telling me that there's a connection problem, that we might be selling Bibles, we might be distributing them and getting them into people's hands, but people are struggling to connect with the Bible, to engage with it well, to read it, to understand it, to know what to do with it. That's why I learned that there was a Bible problem with reading and learning, because I saw the research for myself that said that connection, that deep connection, real understanding is just not happening. So we're going to take a hard look at the two fundamental questions. What is the Bible, and what are we supposed to do with it? I think it's very interesting that as I grew up in the church and going to Christian schools, these questions were never directly addressed. I was just around the Bible, but no one ever sat me down and said, actually, this is the kind of book the Bible is, and this is the kind of thing you do with it. I think we just pick up by osmosis what we see people doing with the Bible and think that must be what we have to do. But again, the evidence is we're not deep readers, and we don't understand it, and we don't know how to make the connection from what the Bible was saying in its original time to what we're supposed to do with that Bible today. So those are the two questions that we want to fundamentally get at. What is the Bible? What are we supposed to do with it? Does the Bible need to be saved? It is the best-selling book, not just once, but every single year. So we're swimming in millions of Bibles, but we are not a scripture-soaked society. I want to talk for a moment about the difference between Bible literacy and Bible fluency. Literacy is the thing that Bible researchers always focus on because it's easy to measure. So when you're conducting surveys, you can ask literacy kinds of questions, the basic facts about the Bible. Do you know these names? Do you know the order of events? Are you familiar with the names of books, people, all these sort of basics? But what I was after as a Bible publisher was something deeper, something better. Fluency. Do we know the Bible in our bones? Are we really familiar with it enough that we can just call it up when we need it? I'm not thinking so much of memorization as the kind of deep knowledge that comes from just being around something for a long time and spending time with it and researching it. Kind of like when people are really into a particular hobby and you don't have to work on getting that knowledge. They just gain it because they love what they're doing. That's what I saw we didn't have with the Bible. So the interest among younger people, as I mentioned, is getting lower. Every year, if you want to check this out, just go look at the State of the Bible report that the American Bible Society and the Barna Group publish every single year. The story is hard because the Bible is not doing well. The Bible, even apart from the number that there are out there, is not connecting with people, as George Barna said. So even those places where we think we might have success, we all know people maybe who are serious about Bible study. But my contention is, even in those places where people are serious about the Bible, I'm saying that the modern Bible has misdirected them in the area of what they think the Bible is and what they think they're supposed to do with it. My contention in this class is going to be that reading is what we have to rediscover. Study is one thing, but to me that's a secondary activity. The authors and editors who gave us the Bible thought that they were producing whole literary works, that they intended to be read as those literary works. And so we're going to come to new answers to the two fundamental questions. What is the Bible, and what do we do with it?